into this whole you this this Habiba, you eating into this Habiba one right here, and just the main sense, but you got what the whole you know the Ant want, especially with Ant want, he has a whole just and some Habiba, and Habiba, especially with the his whole, he got video the whole video, and entertain, the whole entertain. But you got with Ant One, especially with the Habiba, like especially him now, he has a Habiba. So just that right there, and that just that having its own type of the lyrics, the climb and everything else too. Habiba, cause he be having a lot of different strange strange things, just including with it, with the whole thing. But you just got what the his main sense, especially with the Habiba and him, just him just being a strange, type of you know for lustrous and every other like lustrous every lustrous miss thing, but everything else and the Habiba.
Jag borde gel, men jag kan inte lämna hennes cell. Man kan inte köra en mot en, det är nya tider nu min vän. Mabel, jag vet jag kan vara dålig på att vara snäll. Jag försöker ta itu med mina demons varje kväll. Hatet flödar runt omkring en mot en, det är nya tider nu min vän. Mabel, jag vet jag kan vara dålig på att vara snäll. Jag försöker ta itu med mina demons varje kväll. Hatet flödar runt omkring en, men det får inte komma in i en för nya tider. Men jag kan inte.
Oh, and just the start off program, like just the start off programs, like just the start off program, like this one is just it just has another mysterious breakdown, and you got like the tape around it too, like you even got the whole thing, like the tape, the cross off tape. So it really got sketchy at this moment, like, and then like you didn't hear them say, the demons and stuff like that, hey, like, just running through like they say, like everything else says, we always have them things running around us and just carrying on, but just like the whole just definition of everything.
Jag borde gel, men jag kan inte lämna hennes cell. Man kan inte köra en mot en, det är nya tider nu min vän. Mabel, jag vet jag kan vara dålig på att vara snäll. Jag försöker ta itu med mina demons varje kväll. Hatet flödar runt omkring en, men det får inte komma in i en. För båten kan bara sjunka ifall vattnet kommer in i den. Brände upp en mil igen, meckar upp en till igen. Efter några blås jag kanske hamnar i Brasilien. Det är drama, aj 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 mamma. Alltid hållt det, aj aj aj. Drama, kanske hamnar i Brasilien. Det är drama, aj 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 mamma. Alltid hållt det hana, alltid hållt i Rihanna. يا حبيبة شد مدورنا برجع عليها.
Ooh, and the whole thing, hey, this is where it gets real at, like, the whole thing, especially, like this takes place, like this is another take place, like, even the way it goes and everything else, like, you no matter what it is, it's always something, it's always something trying to find you, you know, trying to come to loot you and stuff, like, just the way this whole thing is already piece, like piece after piece, like you see the pieces, like he got the pieces, on the main thing, like you really like see it and everything else, because all the lyrics and everything else, like, yeah, it just comes into a commonwealth, like you got all these pieces, trying to come get you while you over here trying to stay on your positivity, situations.
Det är drama, aj 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 mamma. Alltid hållt det hana, alltid hållt i Rihanna. يا حبيبة شد مدورنا برجع عليها. حبي فيها وما فيني عيبها. Hur långt ifrån jag än är, hur långt ifrån jag än står. Hon håller hårt, hon är kär så hon låter mig aldrig gå. Hon säger snälla stanna kvar, vi har ju kommit ända hit. Men jag har sett för många dö av hennes fula politik.
And it just gets more, more stilly and everything else because you got everything you got everything like all the pieces that's really a fiend find like it's just a fiend find like you can see what's really going on was really mysterious going on because it's now at this point I'm you got all the feed things that's going on you can see everything that's just solution so this one this one right here it's just this one is like you speech with one like especially all his stuff he be having a Lucas thing like it just it's something about it because the way everything else is and a stain.
Jag har sett för många dö av hennes fula politik. Du lät mig stå där när det regnar, låste mina änglar. Du lät mig vara ensam men du gav mig min musik. Hörs plastas, smäckar upp en till där ladd kastas. Hon fick mig fastna bland Tokarevs och Zastas. Gatubarn på riktigt, jag kom från ingenting. Det är lätt att falla för din charm när du är klädd som Tingeling. Det är drama, aj 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 mamma. Alltid hållt det hana, alltid hållt i Rihanna. يا حبيبة شد مدور أنا برجع ليها حبي فيها وما فيني أعيفها Hur långt ifrån jag är när, hur långt ifrån jag än står. Hon håller mig hårt, hon är kär så hon låter mig aldrig gå.
Ooh, no way the way it just the hits like his music is just so I like the way he just prevents everything like hey he just like it's like his music is just it's just a part of his lifestyle especially how it is it's like it's like you know how you say they you fading away too especially with that little bit of stuff going on because the little bit of I feel like this one right here it just has a little bit of it's like you getting out that opportunity like you phasing you just phasing out.
Kär så hon låter mig aldrig gå.
The whole pieces though, and how this one went, and the loot and everything else, how Trafusha went, especially with the his whole thing, the ant one, and every other conspiracy thing, every other illusion, because it's crazy, a lot of the music, it just goes for itself, like he has a lot of sad, like pieces, sad, on chromas and everything else, especially when it just comes to his whole thing, because it's like, you got all kinds of thing going on, like, but especially with this whole thing, and you know, especially with this one right here, like, he was, hey, he was breaking down the whole thing, like how he would was really going on, what he hates and everything else. So, that really, defines, like they say, you gotta just define, stay away from, you know, the finest things because, you just wanna stick into your meditation, just stay in a position, a positive position, with everything else. But, with this one right here, just coming through, with everything else. But make sure you guys like, comment, everything else, and you know, checking out with this one, but just with this one.